Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the PivotBoss pre-market video for Tuesday, June 29th, 2021. I am Frank Ochoa, aka PivotBoss. Here's a look at the daily time frame of the ES. Another narrow range day heading into the RTH Open, just 11.5 points of range. That's 27% of average range. Mostly inside day, but right now it is trading just above the high a couple of times here, so not much beyond that 42.82 high, but still dabbling just in front of there. Again, overall this market remains quite bullish, and any pullback remains a buying opportunity until proven otherwise. Today may be very similar to the previous session where we saw much of the day be trading range activity. Any failure of the low or any push into that low and a failure there could provide a failed new low and go. Or of the overnight low or of the previous low. So again, watching failed new lows for continuation higher, very, very good in a state like this. This market remains very bullish here, and even a test at the 8 period might be enough for this thing to push higher. So right now, very strong until proven otherwise. Let's take a look at the NQ. The NQ right now, very narrow day as well, 24% of ADR, just 44.75 points of range. You can see right here, just a tiny little day right here at the highs. Of course, yesterday had a very strong trend to begin the day, and then it trended steadily higher throughout much of the session. That type of price action there, very solid trending movement, so you may see a low range day today. It's been the pattern here for a while. You get a high range day, low range day, high range day, low range day, high range day. Perhaps today could be a low range day. We are only trading 24% of ADR. Even in many low range day cases, you get perhaps at least 40 to 50% of ADR. So we could be looking at more expansion one way or another. But either way, fade the edges with an upward bias. If we are to see a deeper pullback again, that could provide a significant buying opportunity for a continuation higher, again, until proven otherwise. Let's take a look here at crude oil. You'll notice with crude oil, great upward trend at the moment, very clear directional conviction. These pullbacks right here have been great buying opportunities. The previous session, outside day down today. Already seen a rejection of the previous session's low with a great drive higher. This could turn into a bullish outside day up by the end of the day, as this pivot low right here, right at 72 and the FOMC key level from June 16th. You saw it go bid here, boom, you see the retest go bid. You're likely going to look at a continuation towards 76.72, which again is that 100% target of that key range and the top end of the 5-year profile. Alright, let's take a look here at gold futures. Gold, seeing some selling pressure here today. We talked about that narrow 7-day range back here. We still have it right there. You can see how compressed it is. 126 points of potential range here. Anywhere between 100 and 125 points could be seen. This is going to be very interesting right here. Is this a breakdown and a continuation? Or by the end of the day, this price closed back above today's midpoint and the previous month's low? How does this play out? If it does reject down here another lower low, and a rejection of that low could lead to a pretty significant bounce back to that upper FOMC key level. If we close like this, or worse yet, continue to extend this to the downside, we may be looking at a move all the way across this previous price distribution here into that 1670 zone. So this is going to be very important. How do we close the day? Right now, quite a bit of selling pressure, a downward trend at the moment, but if there's a rejection that occurs here, we could see a bounce that takes us back above the day's midpoint, and that could look like a lower low failure with a shot to bounce back to that FOMC above. Alright, that is it for now. We'll see how this plays out heading into the rest of the session. Good luck, trade well, and I'll see you in the trading room. Take care.